now it begins. I mean, you guys have been waiting a few days, but you know what this is like. What does today feel like?
It's just exciting, ready to get going and finally play some games.
Were you able to pay too much attention to the first game, or do you watch it?
Yeah, we all watch as a team, trying to kind of pick up on some things that maybe you didn't know, maybe some guys that you don't know. We've never really seen these teams before, so just trying to take in any information you can.
What's a big key to game one of this tournament?
Just start off hot. I mean, you have 4, maybe 5 games to kind of play, so I think every game is gonna be that much more important. And there's no series to kind of recover from if you lose one game. So I think full 60 from us.
This is the second year in a row at the Memorial Cup. Last year, lost in final. This year, the objective is the big trophy.
Yeah, yeah, it was last year too, but obviously 20 seconds away from going to overtime with that. But I think every year you come here, every team's objective is a trophy. But I think we really want to win this one.
And what do you know about the Wildcats? Because you don't play often against this team. What do you know about the team?
I mean, obviously they're a good team if they're here. We know that much. We've done our video. Not going to tell you everything we've looked at in video, but we've done our video and we're prepared.
What is the main thing that you guys learned from last year's tournament?
We won 3 games last year. We weren't ready for the last game, and they kind of took us by storm. And then we ended up, not saying that's the reason we lost. Obviously, we got back to 3-3, but they took us by storm. We weren't ready. We thought we were. I don't know. We just kind of got comfortable after winning all 3 games. I think that's something we won't do this year.
Can you talk about your teammate Andrew Bruskevich, who was going through the same thing that you went 2 years ago with the draft here? How do you think he manages it?
Yeah, he's managing it great. He's at the Mem Cup on a winning team. He's playing a lot of minutes and he's having a great year. So I think he'll be just fine.
What are his strengths from what you see from him?
I think for him it's just reading plays like his brother did a lot, and it sucks to play against, but it's great when you have a guy like that on your team, like just reading plays, able to kind of interrupt what's happening, and he's got a good offensive instinct too.
Do you think it's an advantage to play the second game of this tournament? You guys did last year. You know, crowd kind of gets into it, and then you settle into the tournament with game 2. No pregame jitters with the big game 1 escapade.
Yeah, maybe a bit, but I don't think it's a huge difference. First game and second game, obviously you get the little bit before, but I think it's just as big as the first one.
You're a veteran on this team, guys. You know, you've added some pieces throughout the years. Your starting goaltender wasn't on the team last year. What have they asked you guys about what last year was like that you can tell them preparing for this year?
I mean, we haven't really talked too much about last year. We're kind of just focused on this one, but everyone kind of knows the preparation level. They watched, even if you weren't on the team, they watched us lose that last game, and they understand that you got to be here for every single game of every single minute. It's just big importance to be present every time you're out there.
When in the playoffs they were moving around your partners, your defense partners, based on last change and stuff like that. When did you accept that that was going to be part of parcel of playing for the Knights kind of thing?
I mean, yeah, we've done it all year depending on what Dylan wants. So whatever, he's the boss. He knows. He's obviously been coaching for a while and knows his stuff. So whatever he says, I'll just go out there and do. I'll play with whoever he wants. So it's whatever he says.
Yeah, and I think I asked you this 3 years in a row, but how badly does this defensive core want to live up to, what you've had in the last couple of years here?
Yeah, I think this might be our best one. Obviously, last year was a really strong core too, but I feel like this year all 6 guys going down to our 7th and 8th guys you can trust out there, and everyone's a good player, and we can make plays and move it to our forwards and let our skill take over.
Is that the strength and the depth of this group?
Yeah, depth. I think everyone wants to win too, and everyone cares, and everyone's willing to sacrifice.